Hey Virgo, welcome to 3 Rabbit Tarot and welcome to your weekly reading for Valentine's Day, February 14th. We're going to be doing a weekly reading here to get an idea of any challenges that you're facing as well as like how to overcome those challenges. So Virgo, getting started with things right now, we have the Moon card. So the general energy for your week is like a little bit of confusion, a little bit of hesitancy. I think in your last week's reading, we had like the theme was like learning to walk away. So I saw like a Virgo who is in a situation that wasn't suiting them and they were learning that they might have to leave the situation but not ready to take those next steps. And I see that going into this week, you're still feeling really hesitant. Again, these are issues that aren't going to resolve themselves after a week. You know, a lot of these readings is a weekly reading, but it's more of like, these big issues that you're facing are going to be resolved in a week. It could take months and like maybe even years in some cases. But you're in a situation right now where you're still like, you're juggling, like, is this person right for me? Like, do they really benefit me? So I feel like a lot of hesitancy from last week and then also going into this week, Virgo. Here is your area of a challenge. We have the High Priestess card. So really failing to manifest some kind of answers for yourself. You're really stuck for choice right now. Not really hopeful to see, Virgo. Like you're kind of like in a situation where you're just not sure how to move forward right now. With that High Priestess card on the traditional tarot, it's like one of the only like cards where you can't like fully see into like the background of this person. Like there's like something behind them. There's like a doorway, but you can't like quite see into it because it's veiled. So this is you like really unable to see for yourself if this person is right for you. Like you know that it might be time to walk away, but you're just kind of like a little bit hesitant and scared to walk away. Here in your recent past, we had the Six of Pentacles card. So a little bit of like, being in like a negative financial situation right now. It could just be like maybe walking away from this person right now is going to create some kind of like financial strain for yourself. During the pandemic especially, there was like this issue of like people staying in relationships that weren't serving them because they didn't have the resources to expand beyond that relationship. Basically, they're in a situation where they're just kind of stuck. So Virgo, you could be in a situation where you know that you want to leave this person, you know that you need to step away from whoever this is. It could be like a negative household that you're in with family or with like a loved one as well. Whatever the situation is, I think that your hesitancy has more to deal with like how am I going to continue to survive, basically, which sucks. There's no better way to put it, right? That it's a shitty place to be, Virgo, if you're in that situation. So if you're a Virgo in a situation right now where you're kind of stuck in a relationship or a negative space because of like some financial things, I'd really start to kind of branch out and see if there are other people who can help you. Maybe setting up some kind of like GoFundMe so that you can like fund a way out for yourself, basically. But yeah, that kind of sucks. Virgo, here with the Devil card in your area of the future, not the best card, right? But I'd say that there's like a little bit of positivity to this. You're in a really negative situation right now, Virgo. You're in a situation that's not serving you. But at the same time, I think that this can be like a subtle reminder. Like, Virgo, there are still pathways forward. There's still a way for you to get out of this situation. There could be friends who really want to help you out right now. They could see, they look at you in this relationship and they're like, shit, that's not good. This is a very negative relationship. And they might be the ones who can help guide you out of this situation. Because like on a Devil card, both the people beside the devil are wearing chains around their necks, but the chains are very loose. They could take those chains off. So this is like a reminder, like you can get out of this situation, Virgo. This is not the end of the world necessarily. Here in your area of above, we have the Justice card. And in your area below, we have the Death card. New things coming in, turning over, changing with the Death card here. A lot of seemingly negative cards coming up, right? This doesn't have to be entirely negative. This, especially in your area below, this is kind of like more of like your subconscious. This is you realizing like, okay, things need to change. You've come to terms with how toxic these people are. You've come to terms that you need to leave the situation. So now you can start to like draft a plan to get yourself out right now, Virgo. So it's not all lost. Here in your area of above, we have the Justice card. I can see you as facing some sort of legal challenges right now. It could be, if you're in a negative relationship with a spouse where you have a kid involved, that could be really the hesitancy. Like maybe you don't want to leave this person because you still want to maintain that connection with your child here. Or, maybe you're just facing some kind of financial issues, like you're in a negative like family space and they're like accusing you, like they're saying like, oh, like you should have been paying rent, but you weren't. And they never really put that in writing, for instance. That could be like the legal situation here that you're kind of overcoming right now, Virgo. Virgo, in your area of advice, we have the King of Pentacles card. I'd say that this is saying that there's somebody who could be coming into your life to really help out. It doesn't have to be a single individual, Virgo. It can be like a bunch of friends. And I think it's pretty interesting because like, I don't know, like the Devil card here, we have like the pentagram there in the middle. But if you turn that over, it's a pentacle, right? So this is telling you like, hey, like turn things around. You're in a negative situation, but there are people around who can help you like overturn this negative situation. So I'd say as like advice, look for those people. There's going to be friends and family members who love you, Virgo, and they want to help you and they want to see you thrive and they want to see you out of this negative situation. Here in your area of external factors, we have the King of Wands. Definitely, I'm getting between like these two king cards here in your area of advice and external factors. I'm seeing people around you right now, strong-willed people who can really help you get out of a situation. Even if they can't help you, like not everybody's going to be able to help you financially. There's going to be like a handful of people who can help you financially, but there's going to be a lot of people who offer like emotional support as well with overcoming this, Virgo. So definitely tap into your resources right now. Don't be a stranger to your friends, to those other positive family members, because they definitely love you and they want to help you out right now, Virgo. Here in your area of hopes and fears, we have the Emperor card, and there's a lot of strong positive energy at the end of this reading. As your hopes and fears, I'd say with the Emperor card, this is more of like you're hoping that you find those people, basically. We're getting towards a positive end to this reading, but not quite. Here with your outcome here, we have the Five of Cups card. So I think that you're just, let's try to read positively into this, because this is like a bad situation, Virgo. I'm trying to read it like a little bit more positively because this situation is like a little messed up. So Virgo, in this situation that you're in right now, I think that you're focused so much on like everything that's gone wrong. You're focused too much on the pain that you felt from these people who have betrayed you and hurt you in some way. And it might be hard to like keep the door open. Like there's these three cards here with the Kings and then the Emperor. These are positive people, strong-willed people who want to come into your life right now and really support you and care for you. But I think that right now, like you might be almost closing the door on them too, because you're feeling so depressed from the spot that you're being put in right now, which is understandable, Virgo. But I'd really tell you right now, Virgo, to keep that door open, because there are positive people in your life who do want to help you. Not everybody is out to get you. Not everybody's out to screw you over. There are still positive people, Virgo, so definitely look around for those people right now. Sorry this is such a negative reading, but hopefully there's some positivity there. Like there's always a new way forward, right, Virgo? So here at the end of your reading, we're going to pull 3 cards for 3 yes, no, or maybe questions. So if you want to pause the video, and hopefully we get some good answers to some good questions. So let's see here. For your first question, I have a definite yes. For your second question, I have a no. And for your last question, I have a maybe with the Moon card. So that Moon energy here as the first card and the last card of your reading, this is really telling me, like, this is really like backing that up. Like you're just not sure how to get out of this situation. There's a lot of confusion. But Virgo, please check out your reading next week. Hopefully things start to get better. Keep the door open for these people who care about you. And thank you so much for watching this reading. If it resonated with you, also check out your sun, moon, and rising, because it can paint a fuller picture for this week. Also follow us on Instagram, where we post additional content. We also post bunny pictures. We've had Chi-Chi has been sleeping here for the whole reading. So Virgo, thank you so much for joining us, and good luck on this week.